Go, Joey! Go, Joey! Go, Joey! Go, Joey! I got him! Woo! I got you, freak show! Woo! Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Epic Racing, Supersonic Sunday. I'm your host, Joe. Also from the crew today, we've got my wife, Cheryl, over there. She's Zwifting on the treadmill on Epic Run to Sunday Scoot. Looks like they got a lot of runners there today. You're probably going to hear her from time to time saying something. Just ignore her. That's what I do. And also in the house today, we've got our world famous cycling analyst, former Tour de France stage winner from, I believe it was 2018. And he's still a professional cyclist. He's going for the Tour de France again this year. Wish him luck. He's also branching off and making some commercials you might have seen. So anyways, everyone, please say hello to my sidekick, Monty LeBear.
Hi, I'm Monty LeBear, the cycling analyst here at Epic Racing. This week I'm in Watopia for round 3 of the Zwift Racing League. Obviously, as a former Tour de France stage winner, I won't be riding in this round, because I would win every race easily. However, I will be working as the chief commissaire for this round. That means I will have the power to disqualify Joe if I catch him cheating. Be warned, Joe, I'm watching you.
Monty, I have never been known to cheat. Ask all my friends on Zwift, I'm not a cheater. But if I did cheat, with your small brain, you'd be the last one to know about it. Just keeping it real. Okay, the route for today. It's the infamous Volcano Climb After Party. One of my favorites, but a lot of people don't like it because of the climb at the end. Monty, what do you know about this route? What can you tell us about it?
Watopia's Volcano Climb After Party is a custom route introduced for January 2019's Tour de Zwift. If you know your Watopia routes, the easiest way to understand this route is as 2 laps of Volcano Flat, followed by a lap of Volcano Climb, ending at the Volcano KOM banner. This means the first 36 kilometers of the route is quite flat, but the final Volcano Climb wraps it up in painful fashion. In fact, nearly half the route's vertical gain comes in the final for kilometers. Ouch, I think your legs might fall off, Joe.
Excellent summary, Monty, although I believe you might have stolen some of the content from the Zwift Insider website. I hope you apologize to your friend Eric for that. You claim you're friends with Eric. I've never seen you two together. Okay, let's take a closer look at that map. You should see it on your screen now. So we're doing 1 lap of Volcano Climb After Party. Total length is 40.3 kilometers, and the elevation gain 287 meters. Although, as Monty pointed out in his introduction to the route, most of that climb is in the final 3 or 4 kilometers as we climb up the volcano to the Volcano KOM arch at the top. Looking at possible power-ups, we're going to do parts of the hilly loop route twice, which means we're going to pass underneath the banner for that. I suspect possibly we might pass under the 3rd time right at the start in the short lead-in. We'll have to see. But anyways, 2 hilly loops there. And then we're going to pass in through the belly of the volcano, the volcano circuit. We're going to pass under another arch there. So it looks like 3, possibly 4 power-up opportunities. And if I get a feather at any one of those, I'm going to hold that for the final climb. But if I don't get a feather the first couple times, I'm just going to use whatever I get until I hopefully get a feather for the end. So tip on this route, if you get a feather early, try to hold on to it don't use it. Try to save it for the climb at the end. That would be the wise thing to do. Okay, let's bring up the my jersey for today, or my kit, so you know what I'll be wearing. We're going to be wearing the predominantly black with red and white lava jersey. I tried to find out something about this jersey on the internet, but there wasn't much available. It's kind of a mysterious kit. So, Monty, what do you know about lava?
Lava is molten rock that emerges from the Earth's surface during a volcanic eruption. It originates from magma, which is stored beneath the Earth's crust in magma chambers. When a volcano erupts, the pressure from gases and magma forces the lava to the surface, where it flows or explodes out of vents, fissures, or craters.
Monty, no, that's not what I meant. I mean, what do you know about lava in the context of the lava jersey? Do you know anything about that?
Oh, I'm sorry about the misunderstanding, Joe. Lava, in the context of the lava jersey, is referring to Lava magazine, which was a triathlon publication launched in March 2010 by the World Triathlon Corporation, the organization behind the Ironman brand. The magazine focused on providing in-depth coverage of triathlon events, training advice, and athlete profiles, catering specifically to the triathlon community. However, Lava magazine is no longer being published. The magazine ceased operations several years ago, and its website and social media accounts are inactive.
Monty, I have to honestly say I'm impressed. I don't know where you got that information from, but that was some brilliant detective work, because I, Joe, could not find that out. Okay, we got 52 seconds to go. Let's see if we can figure out how many people are going to be joining the race. Let me check the sign-ups. All right, well, we got 121 signed up. We'll see how many actually reach the pen and start the race. My guess would be maybe about an even 100. We'll see. I'm not surprised of the slightly lower count this week versus last week, because a lot of people don't like the climb at the end of this route. I happen to like it, and it's fun because usually everyone's still in it until that climb, and so that's the decisive factor. That's the ultimate selector. Okay, 14 seconds. Let's get going. I'm gonna get some tunes going. All right, got my tunes. Good luck, everyone. Well, you got a bad pen assignment. Cheryl, you good to go?
Okay. Jim says.
Just let my wife know that she can talk a little bit more now. I wanted to be quiet while I was doing all the intro stuff. Well, this is spicy right off the get-go here. Whew. Okay, we're almost at the front back there. It's a rude awakening. So I'll remind you all of this later, but next Sunday, this race will still go on, but I won't be in it, and there won't be a video. Yeah, Monty can't make a video by himself, so there won't be a video next week, because I'll be flying to lovely Nanaimo to visit some family over there. Taking the Harbor Air seaplane. Goes from Cole Harbor in downtown Vancouver to the Nanaimo Harbor in Nanaimo. About a 25-minute flight, not including taxiing time. But it's fun. I got it on sale. Two of us, round trip, taxes and everything, $198 for two of us round trip, so pretty cool. The only catch is it's a so-called light fare, which means we're only allowed 10 pounds of luggage, but just staying for one night, so I don't know how much a toothbrush weighs, and pajamas and my little teddy bear, but probably not 10 pounds. I don't actually bring a teddy bear with me. I made that up. Although there is a real-life Monty, who Monty LeBear is modeled after, but he's not coming to Nanaimo. Can't spare the room and luggage.
How about you, question mark?
You hear any of that? As you can see from the route profile there in the, gets to be in the top right corner of your screen on YouTube, it's very flat until the end. Just you know, quite a few rollers, I guess, but we'll see some attempted attacks probably. I don't think anything will stick though until the climb. I'm happy just to sit in here for a while. I'll sit back in the top 10 or so, stay with the front pack and see what happens. So I think, you know, 3 guys go off the front, and I'll probably have to give chase, but I'm not too worried about it. These guys are trying to make an early attack. Again, not too worried. We're like 3 kilometers into this thing. I waste lots of that. Look at this posse that's chasing those two. Definitely catch those guys. Let them have their 30 seconds of fame. Oh, geez, there goes another guy. Okay, so that's trouble. Fuck it.
Big stuff, exclamation mark. Big stuff, exclamation mark.
Oh, back in touch. Probably represents the bulk of the A riders that joined today.
Replacing my
That hurt.
experience with kombucha.
Pain for it now. Okay, good. Reeled in.
We'll have a bottle of nice rosé. Funky stuff. Period.
New electrolyte today.
Fermented.
It's a very unnatural blue color. Delicious. I buy the powder and then I mix it. And I don't waste water bottles. I'm not one to go and buy like a massive pack or whatever, 100 bottles of Gatorade at Costco. Mix my own. The beauty of it is, when I buy, it's doesn't use sugar. It's not very sweet at all. And since I'm making it, I can control the portions. So in the wintertime, I put a little less in my water bottle. In the summertime, I put a little more in, or I bring 2 water bottles. I like that flexibility. Let me get some more air here. Take my feet off the pedals for just a second. Well, feet didn't come off, but I stopped pedaling. Hey, big shout out there to Gerben of Ride with Gerben. He's had a couple of really good performances last couple of weeks in the Tour de Zwift, like right near the front of 500 to 1,000 riders. Amazing, Urban. You're legit. And shout out to John Rice III from Casual Creations for your latest recon video for Zwift Racing League Stage 2, the Rouma Pool in France. That's a good video. I was a little shorter than usual, and John apologized for that, saying he was had some personal shit he's dealing with. So I hope that's taken care of, John, and all is well. Keep up the good work, John. Shout out to Eric Lee, Don't Get Drop Cycling. Also good performances this week on the Tour de Zwift for him. Tell you what, man, it's a lot spicier than I thought it'd be this early. Oh, I forgot to check the rider count on the leaderboard. We had 109 start. That's a pretty good turnout, especially considering we're competing with Tour de Zwift at the same time. So happy with 109. In front right now, we got a mix of A's, A pluses, B's, and C's. That's good. And I recognize that Italian up front there, Sinigaglia. He's legit. Quality cyclist. I can't remember if he's a heavy rider or light rider. I don't know how to handicap him on the Volcano Climb at the end.
I'm just stockpile.
As you know from watching my videos, I'm more of an all-rounder. I'm not a sprinter or hill climber, but more of a all-arounder. Especially the longer the race goes, I just keep going like Energizer Bunny. Don't die. Very good endurance. Comes from a lot of long distance running. Half marathons, that sort of stuff. And cycling, of course.
One product we do not share.
I did, on New Year's Eve, I did a Uber pretzel in Watopia. It's 128 kilometers and something like 2,200 meters of climbing or something. Plus I added another 12 or so kilometers at the end to bring it up to over 140 kilometers. Took just over 4 hours. And I was fine after. Kind of felt like I'd run a marathon, but wasn't like passing out or anything. I had brought a ton of food with me. I had protein bars and granola bars and fruit and electrolytes and goo, and burned like 5,000 calories or 4,500 calories. But I put a lot of that back into me during the ride. Did that by myself. Would have been nice to do it as an event, but you don't see events for the Uber pretzel. Just to rescue guys, legit. Pushing the pace. Let's turn that off for a moment. I've got a few different camera angles here.
Before you know it, you are a Canadian province.
That one's always cool. Shot of that. And check the rear facing. Okay, so we can see we got about maybe 22 in here, so still lots of racing to do.
Eggs, chicken.
Okay, check out the sideline camera.
Yes, I imagine
let's go to the helicopter.
We'll want to watch it on TV.
I'm thinking about hiring another broadcaster for the crew. Looking at Monty's brother Chico Libera, and might put him up in the helicopter. So stay tuned, that might be coming in upcoming episodes. Some good screenshots here. Okay, now, you guys are lighting matches here, I gotta pay attention. Shit, should have been more ready for that, but I was talking to you guys.
LOL, comma. Not sure.
Shut this one until we get the rest of this one.
I saw a report, comma, mayors of cities in BC make more money than our premier.
Okay, everyone came back. Wasn't a serious attack. Testing the waters it was.
How crazy is that? Crazy.
I was busy talking at the start, but I guess we turned left out of the start and didn't go downtown. Because we didn't get a power up yet.
Crazy.
I get more serious later in the ride. I like to joke around with you guys at the start, where everyone's just kind of jockeying a bit. But when the attacks start to come, zip up a bit more. Wifey's at 9.7 kilometers. I think we're going 15 kilometers today on that run.
Can we send him over to you, partner? Send him over to you.
So just checking in on everyone there. How's your dry January going? Awesome for me. Been getting into non-alcoholic beers. Got about 10 different varieties already. I quite like that Corona Sunbrew. You get at Costco, it tastes just like Corona. I can't tell the difference. I tried the Budweiser Zero. A little watered down. And then I also, one of my favorites is all the different varieties made by Athletic Brewing, which I don't know if you get anywhere else but Canada, but all the stores in Canada have Athletic Brewing, and it's good stuff. They got, you know, ales and IPAs and hazy IPAs and hazy ales and lagers and Belgian white. I don't think they have a Pilsner, but anyway, something for everyone. I tried some of the mocktails, the Olay brand. You can get at Costco. Not bad. It's kind of like a sort of halfway between bubbly and soda pop. Had the margarita yesterday, kind of tasted a bit like a Fresca. So, but something else I tried that I really like is kombucha. So it's got a little bit of fermented funkiness. It's probably got a trace of alcohol in it, but it'll be less than 0.5%. Let's give everyone a bell here. The kombucha is very interesting tasting. Fermented. You're gonna learn more about it. I don't know that much about it, but it's supposed to be healthy. Electrolytes and stuff. Good for your stomach. And so I have that. I feel like I've had a drink, actually. I've tried the shelf-stable ones. Remedy brand, comes in a can. Raspberry lemonade, very good flavor. And then yesterday I tried the refrigerator section one from Remedy. Ginger lemonade. Woo, delicious, really funky. Probably had one after this ride. I understand that it's a thing now that athletes, Dwayne Wade, for example, I believe the basketball player, former NBA player, swears by non-alcoholic beer as recovery from hard exercise. I'd have to agree with a lot of electrolytes when I studied the ingredients. And kombucha, much the same. So if you're trying to have a successful dry January and extend it to February, I do recommend you try different brands and flavors of kombucha and different brands and flavors of non-alcoholic beer. You'll find something you like. The mocktails, you might find one you like. Plus, there's one brand made in Montreal, Clever mocktails. They're quite expensive for a mocktail, but they have complexity in the flavor. You almost think you're having a drink. Like they've got a pink gin and tonic, no actual gin, just gin flavor, and then they've got a mojito. I recommend those. But all the other mocktails out there, okay, heart rate's getting better now. Really hot, despite it being cold in here today. Oh boy. In Vancouver / Burnaby, British Columbia, Canada today, right now, at 9:04 a.m. Pacific time. It's -2 degrees and mostly clear. In my gym here, feels like about 10 degrees or so, but it's starting to warm up quite a bit with my wife running beside me. We got multiple fans going and a dehumidifier, but it's starting to get sweaty.
Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it.
I'm right where I want to be. It's near the front, within striking distance of an attack. If you like my videos, of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. Monty will remind you of that at the very end of the video. I hope you enjoy Monty LeBear. Whether you like him or hate him, leave a comment. Let me know. She thinks I'm nuts. I like Monty. All the guys on my cycling team for the Zwift Racing League and also the Thursday team time trial races, they all think Monty's funny. Like we still got 109 folks here. No one's dropped out yet. It's a pretty easy route until you get to the final 4 or 5 kilometers, and it's dreadful. But that explains why we still got to get back up there. Looks like we dropped an A though. Not back there. Tereski got dropped. He was up at the front for a long time. I wonder if he had a temporary dropout in this Zwift connection. Probably what happened. Okay, work to do up this hill. Oh man, that hurt. Let Sinagagle go there. I chased him before and with painful results. So when we crossed under the hilly loop banner or arch, looks like I got the draft. So probably going to use that just before we cross under that banner the next time. Not a bad one to have for the Volcano Climb, but I'd rather have the feather. I just don't want to get stuck with arrow. That's a waste. So we got 2 more banners. That's 2 more chances to get feather. Belly loop again, and in through the belly of the volcano circuit. Whew. If you haven't seen the video yet, go to my channel and find the one for Mountain Dew soda. Mountain Dew soda. It's a commercial for Mountain Dew soda, which is kind of like Mountain Dew. Made right here in Watopia with fresh local ingredients. And the founder of Mountain Dew is Monty LeBear. My races are appearing in the YouTube feeds, but that commercial, a little harder to find, not sure why. Oh boy. Really, guys? Oh, Paulette. That guy's legit. Some guys come with me. They need help. Chase us down. They're falling asleep at the wheel there. I will catch them when I got guys with me.
Our avatars must be too far apart. Excellent work, exclamation mark. Our avatars must be too far apart. Period. Hope you have a good week.
Oh man, that sucked. I'm gonna try to slow these guys down so we get help from behind. Stay close to the back here. There we go. There's another guy. I like breakaways, just not this early.
We'll be done in about 15 minutes.
We got a good posse behind us, might catch us. We'll be pushing again. Danger. Danger.
Will you be doing the full distance?
Looks like they're working together. That Garnica guy, I don't know what flag that is. Look at that. It's not even showing up in the
Fabulous front
nearby Zwift shoes. What would that be? Oh, did he just drop out? Maybe he did. That's weird. I don't see him anywhere. It's weird. JK, I'm a lady. I happen to be a lady. You'll see my man in about 15 kilometers. Reach that volcano. I'm going to go then. Yeah, that guy with the weird flag is on. Huh. Maybe I can be forgiven if I don't take too many turns at the front. I'm busy talking to you guys. Okay, we're more than halfway through. Distance-wise, anyways. Effort-wise, make it just half. It's fitting that I'm wearing the leather kit today. I haven't worn it before, but since we're doing the Volcano Climb, thought it's appropriate.
Only 700 meters.
Funny, you can't really see the vertical part of the L, so it looks like underscore Ava, but it says lava. Oh, geez, not this hill again.
You got this exclamation mark. You got this exclamation mark. You've got this exclamation mark.
Oh, there's Garnica again. For a moment, it's weird. Oh, survived that climb. Good. And I did use the power up to do it. Just for a second here. We left that posse behind us, so now it's just the Magnificent Seven here. Same as the last race I was in. Tour de Zwift, stage 2, whatever length. Got down to a 7 at the front for a fairly long time. It's like that movie with Yul Brynner, The Magnificent Seven. If I'm not mistaken, was Steve McQueen in that too? Dean Martin? I can hang with these guys, I think, most of the way, but I think they're going to kill me on that hill. I think these guys got a little more juice today than I do.
Nice running with you today.
I'm sure Monty will give me a little bit of encouragement when I do the final climb. We'll wait for that.
Thanks for joining today, Andrew. Period. Fabulous
Hopefully lower that.
exclamation mark. Have a great week ahead.
Feeling it. Switch over to my finish line segment of tunes shortly. You won't hear it, of course, because YouTube doesn't want you to hear the music. Copyright and all that. because the lawyers need a job too. A little bit here so I can make more use of my draft car up, which I'm going to fire off shortly. You might see other guys do the same technique. They'll hit power up just before we hit the banner. Give me 40 seconds of rest. I'm in hand, we've got about 22, 23, 24 minutes of racing left. Power up. See what we've got back for this feather. Drafting boost. Now, drafting boost is not bad for the final climb. I'd rather have feather, but I don't want arrow. So I roll the dice and spend this before the next arch and hopefully get back a feather, but I might get back a arrow instead.
Well done.
Or do I hold on to this? So I got a 33% chance of getting this back and a 33% chance of getting the feather. And both those are okay. I won't be in any worse shape with the draft. So really, there's only a 1/3 chance of it going wrong and me getting the arrow. So I'm inclined to use this power up as we cross under the next banner. See if we can get a feather. That's what I'm going to do. Take my chances. Roll the dice. Just got 2 kilometers left. Okay, I'm going to switch over to my finish line tunes, I think.
Be sure to give yourself a nice reward today. A nice reward today. Period.
Kilometers left. Hopefully the next 9 or 10 won't be too painful. Save something for the climb, but someone else might have ideas. It's impressive, this 7 staying together. I think one guy would have got dropped by now, but everyone's pretty solid. But again, I think I got a handicap on probably the weakest of this bunch. Doesn't mean I'll lose. Not initiated any attacks today, so I'm probably at this 7. I'm probably going to have the lowest average watts per kilogram at the end. Let's see if I'm right. Bloop, bloop.
Thanks for joining. Hope you all have a great week ahead.
Notice I'm just using the steering occasionally to get back into the draft. I'm not using it to break other people's draft. I don't like when people do that to me. But when Zwift automatically kind of steers me out of the draft, I figure it's fair game to steer back in. settled into a comfortable pace here. I like my heart rate right now. Generally beat a little lower than these younger fellas, which is natural. You can still get that up to like 185 or so in a sprint, but imagine some of these guys around here are probably up to 160. I can check right now by zooming in on each one, but can't be bothered today. I'm just happy sitting in here for a moment. Okay, we've got that little kicker here. So I'm probably going to attack here. I won't be the first though. This is so bad. I was ready for it this time. Got another kicker coming up here. I think that's just the Italian villas. I expect someone that's not confident in climbing will try to make a break before we get to the volcano. My money would be on JK or Senegalia attempting that feat. Oh, that Ganarka guy. I know why I don't see him very often. He's like behind us. Go over the very back. There he is. Oh, his flag is, I've never heard of this country, Saint Pierre and Miquelon. Pretty good with geography, but I don't know where that is. Saint Pierre and Miquelon. I'm gonna ride on. Cool flag. Bring him up here, fan view for a moment. There you guys can see his flag on the right hand side, the Garnica. Look at that flag. Crazy. Some more sideline action here. Looking good there, Joey. I know the graphics compared to some of the fancier first-person shooters is not that fabulous, but it's a guy who grew up with, Atari and television and handheld video games like all those Patel games. I find these graphics really cool. Good enough for me. Good job, Zwift. Turn all that back on. She's got 500 meters left. I wonder if she'll stick her head in the camera when she gets off. Maybe. JK's saying look behind. I got nothing to worry about. This guy's 30 seconds back. They're not going to catch us. This looks like an attack for me.
What's that squeaky sound? Spiders?
Definitely a hard race, despite the flats. These guys are legit. But I am also legit. I'm too legit to quit. Exactly, Paulette. So the time JK said look behind to now, we gained like what, 6 seconds on that. Chase Scoop, they're never going to catch us. I just barely held on to this group. I almost got dropped a couple times. Good run?
Yeah.
I'm the only one with steering here at the front, so I'll try not to use it too much. It's kind of an unfair advantage. But if I get steered out of the draft by Zwift automatically, then I will use it. Right, okay, yeah, I remember this little kicker. Ooh, little match leading there. Ooh, that hurt. Kind of arch coming up here. Oh, temporarily drops into Gugly there. It's coming back though. So maybe hills aren't his thing. Feather, 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 come on. Ah. You got arrow? Shit. It's like not having to power up at all on that climb. Probably seals my fate. Come on, need help, need help, need help. Good boys. Survived another one. Want to get in frame? That's quite a little attack there. Bye, Cheryl. Everyone's still here. We all survived. So it's a little dip about part way up the climb where I can use the arrow then. I may or may not use it because then everyone knows I got nothing left. I'd almost rather keep them guessing at the end. Well, that's what happens sometimes when you're rolling the dice for power-ups. You get the exact one you didn't need. Got a sandstorm playing right now. Only bit of goodie. Oh, this is going to be a battle here. Heart rate good though. I noticed on all the attacks today they fizzled out quickly, so these sprinters that don't have the endurance, we'll see. And then we're coming up to the beacon here. Start the climb. Here we go, about 3.7 kilometers of pain. 7 minutes or so. Try to stay on the first or second wheel if I can. I probably will use the arrow. You can see the graph on the right hand side. It's the point where it flattened out a bit, I think, as we go across the wooden bridge. That'd be a good time to pop that out.
Come on, Joe. Don't let a little bit of lava scare you. Push it up this hill.
Thank you for the encouragement, Monty. Okay, so we know that guy's spending his feather now. Okay, I did get an advantage from that arrow there. But now my power up is spent. We dropped one. It's back. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fucker. Good job, Sleazak. Oh, fuck. That was hard. Okay. check in with our race analyst, Monty LeBear. How did I do, Monty?
Your effort today reminded me of the movie, Joe versus the Volcano, which stars Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, who are actually very close friends of mine in real life. Anyway, the Joe character in that movie somehow found a way to survive a very close encounter with an active volcano. You did the same with this volcano today, Joe. Good job.
Thanks for that, Monty. Good analysis. That's funny, because my name is Joe, and Joe versus Volcano, the character's name is Joe, so smarty to find that reference. Although, you said you're good friends with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan in real life. I know you're kind of famous, Monty, but not that famous. I'm sure you don't know them. Anyway, you should see the Zwift power results in front of you at some point. Looks like I got 5th overall. Respectable, at least in that pack of 7 at the end, I got past a couple of them. So, that's fine, I'm okay with that. I don't think I could have done any better. If I had a feather, maybe I might have caught one more guy, but I had a shitty power up. We'll blame it on that, but I wasn't good enough to win anyways today. Okay, looking ahead to next week. Supersonic Sunday. See what ride we've got scheduled. It's gonna be... kind of similar to this. It's the It's a Climb finish, so that's kind of like an after party style. Maybe flat, 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 and then the 2 KOMs at the end. The hillside or cliffside, mountainside KOM, and then the It's a KOM. Not quite as steep or arduous as the Volcano Climb, but it'll be a spicy finish for sure. As I mentioned at the top of the video, I won't be here next week. I won't be in the race, and I won't be covering it because I'll be flying on a plane to the 9 seaplane. See my folks and my sister and her family over there. So I'll miss you guys next week. I might post another fun video partway through the week, maybe a shorty with Monty LeBear. We'll see, but otherwise I'll be back 2 weeks from now. And tentatively 2 weeks from now, the route planned is Innsbruck Ring times 4. And older route, scenery not quite as fun, but what I like about that is it's got that leg snapper KOM on every lap. But then there's still time after that for the sprinters to come back and catch the climbers. So I think it's an interesting route despite the slightly lower quality graphics of the older map. But anyway, that's the next 2 weeks. It's a climb finish in Innsbruck Ring times 4. If you must know, 3 weeks from now, probably going to be the Terra Dringfa Fecken. And finally, Mayan 8. And that'll bring us to the bottom of our route rotation, which is about 25 or 26 weeks long, so like half a year. And then we'll go back to the top with one of my favorites, Mercury 40. So, anyway, until next time, I hope you enjoyed the telecast today. And on behalf of everyone here at Epic Racing, Joe and my wife Cheryl and my sidekick, our racing analyst, or our cycling analyst, and former Tour de France stage winner, professional cyclist, YouTube sensation, Monty LeBear. Catch you next time, folks.
Is anybody actually still watching this video? If yes, then make sure you like and subscribe. Until next time, drop or get dropped.